Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on percentage to a decimal. This video will show how to convert a percentage to a decimal. To change a percentage to a decimal, we begin by dividing the percentage by 100. This actually means that we move the decimal point 2 places to the left. In simple terms, to convert a percentage to a decimal, move the decimal point 2 places to the left. Let's have a look at some examples to illustrate this rule. Convert each of the following percentages to a decimal. Number 1. 27% is 0.27. If the decimal point is here to the right of the 7, 1, 2. That's why it finishes there. And we put a 0 in front. That's just the convention. It's just a neat way of doing it. It's a very good convention when you're dealing with decimals to put the 0 in front. You actually don't have to, but it looks nice and complete if you do. In a similar manner, 98% is 0.98. 3%, the decimal point is here, so you move the decimal point 1, 2. So you have to include this 0 here, and that's why it's 0.03. With 40%, the decimal point is there, 1, 2. So it's 0.4. You don't have to write the 0, but if you write it, that's okay. So it's 0.4 or 0.40. And 2%, again, the decimal point is there. Move it 2 places to the left, which means we have to insert a 0. So that's the answer. 43.7%. That's the answer when you move the decimal point 2 places to the left. Very straightforward. 60.7%. That's the answer. So in each of the cases, move the decimal point 2 places to the left, put a 0 in front. 3.4%. Move the decimal point 2 places to the left, so we need to insert an extra 0. 0.8%. Same thing. The decimal point was here, to the left of the 8, 1, 2. So that's the answer. 41.76%, the answer. 90.37%, very straightforward. And 52.09% is straightforward. And this is also straightforward. So in each of those cases, just move the decimal point 2 places to the left and put a 0 in front. Over here, it's a similar thing, except we're expressing the percentage in the form of a fraction here. So before we do our conversion, just change this fraction here to a decimal. We know that a half is 0.5. So 4.5% is 4.5%. When you move the decimal point 2 places to the left, that's the answer. 13.25% is 13.25% because a quarter is 0.25. When you move the decimal point 2 places to the left, there's the answer. 34.75% is 34.75%. And that's the answer when you move the decimal point 2 places to the left. And 45 and 9/20%. 9 over 20 is 0.45. Move the decimal point 2 places to the left, and that's your answer. So this video has introduced the idea of changing a percentage to a decimal, and we have alluded to the fact that to do that, you just divide by 100, which actually means move the decimal point 2 places to the left. That's how simple the rule is.